Thank you, Presiding Officer. To ask the First Minister whether the Scottish Government will provide an update on discussions on the Fiscal Framework.
First Minister.
Deputy First Minister met the Treasury again to discuss the Fiscal Framework last week. Discussions between respective officials have been ongoing all of this week, and the Deputy First Minister will meet the Chief Secretary to the Treasury again next week to try to get a fair deal for Scotland on the Fiscal Framework. Let me say again, Presiding Officer, I want a deal on the Fiscal Framework. I want Scotland to get the additional powers that were promised to Scotland, but I will not, as First Minister, sign up to an agreement that is unfair to the people of Scotland.
Kenneth.
I thank the First Minister for that answer. Does she agree that it is of crucial importance to get the balance right in these negotiations to ensure that the Smith principle of no detriment to either Scotland or the rest of the UK is embedded in the Fiscal Framework? And does she share my astonishment that Tory MSPs have been urging her to sign a deal regardless of whether or not it is good for Scotland, showing once again that the Tories always put London's interests first rather than the interests of the people of Scotland?
First Minister.
I agree with that. Let me make very clear the Scottish Government is working in good faith to try to deliver a deal that is fair to Scotland and indeed fair to the UK on issues like the block grant adjustment, set-up costs, capital borrowing, dispute resolution. All of these issues are important, but we won't sign up to a deal that systematically cuts Scotland's budget regardless of anything this government or future Scottish governments were to do. I think the big question now is whether the Tory government in London is also going to act in good faith to try to get that deal. I'm not sure I am astonished that Tory MPs are asking us to sign up to a deal that won't be good for Scotland. I have to say, though, I am pretty aghast that Labour appears to be asking us to do that. This is a negotiation between the Scottish Government and the Tory Treasury, and it is astounding how quickly Scottish Labour defaults to take the side of the Tory Treasury. It seems the Better Together alliance is alive and well.